Bonjour, I'm Anne. I have a sweet practice today to help us find some energy and boost our immune system. So it's a very soft practice. I'll give you some options in a couple of places. As we're not practicing in the same room, I will invite you to listen to your inner teacher and let that voice tell you when you need to back up or when you can actually go a bit further. So please listen to yourself. All right, so we're going to start on our backs today in a Shavasana position. So you lay down on your mat, open the feet to the outer edges of your mat, open the palms to face the ceiling, and then close your eyes. Let your body melt into the ground. So really let everything rest. And start tapping into the breath. You can actually place your right hand onto the belly, either leaving the left hand down onto the floor or bringing on the top of the right hand. And as you inhale, feel the belly moving towards that right hand. And as you exhale, feel the hand going down towards the earth. Inhale to let the body expand and move that right hand up. And then exhale to release any tension and let the body just soften. Keep pumping that breath in and out. So we're deepening the breath, moving onto the diaphragmatic breath here. You may feel actually the diaphragm open and lift towards the heart. And then melt down as you exhale. Let the breath take you into your body. So try to let the outer world just quiet for the rest of this practice. Come into the breath. And anytime your mind is wandering, even during the practice, start to come into the breath, then come into the pose. We are how we breathe. The breath defines our response to a moment. If we're short breath, we're going to be moving in a way that's not flowing, not soft. So try to use a kind breath. Alright, and we're going to start moving here so you can keep your hands onto your belly. Open your feet to the width of your mat. And then let your knees float towards the right, lifting the left hip up to the sky naturally. And then bring the knees back to the center and then let them float towards the left. And then move your knees back to the center, then to the right, plugging the shoulder blades down onto the mat, letting the skull be heavy, and then floating with your breath, the knees to the other side. So we're starting to link movement and breath. Let's do a couple of more like this, massaging the lower back. And then bring the knees back to the center, move the feet towards each other and then closer to the sit bones. So think about bridge pose here. Hands are palms facing down by your hips. Inhale to lift up the arms overhead, lift up the hips, coming into a floating bridge. And then on the next exhale, moving the hands back by your hips. And then let everything melt for a second. Pause and then inhale to lift the arms up. So lengthening, slowing down the breath, deepening the breath. And then pause at the top of that inhale. And then exhale all the way down to the floor. Pause at the top of the exhale. And then inhale to rise the hip to the sky. Hands, back of the hands are going to melt down onto the floor. Pause. And then float your arms back down. Alright, bring the knees to the chest. Give yourself a nice hug here. And then your choice is going to be, if you feel really tired, you may simply want to press yourself back up into a seated pose. Otherwise, you can rock back and forth until you find your way to that seated pose. So bring the right shin on the top of the left. And then inhale your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand is going to be by your sacrum as the left hand rests onto the right thigh. Inhale to lengthen. And then exhale, turn your head towards your left shoulder. And then slide your left ear towards the left shoulder. So deepening the stretch on the right side of your neck. So massaging some of the fascia where some of the lymph nodes are. Inhale back to the center, look towards your right shoulder. And then let's do this again 2 more times. So exhale, look towards your left shoulder. And then slide your left ear towards your left shoulder. Inhale to re-lengthen, look to the right. Exhale, look towards the left, and then slide that left ear, left cheek towards the left shoulder. Exhale, release everything. Pump your fist, open your arms, hands in and out, bringing some energy into the whole entire body. So here, really working onto the lymphatic system, onto the upper arm. Shake your hands, inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. So let your hands land wherever they want, actually. It doesn't really matter here. Take one in breath to lengthen the spine. And then exhale to look towards your right shoulder. Then slide your right ear towards the right shoulder. Stretching this time the left side of your neck. The fascia tissues. Inhale back to the center, look towards your left shoulder. Take one in breath to lengthen. Exhale, look to the right. Slide your right cheek towards your right shoulder. Inhale back to center, look to the left. One more time, look to the right, then slide that left cheek to the right shoulder. And then exhale to release everything. Pump that energy from the hands to the heart. Alright, and then let's come into tabletop position here. So stack the knees underneath the hips are square, and then wrist right underneath the shoulders. And then walk your hands about 2 inches forward and to the left, forward and to the right. And then inhale the right arm up. Exhale to thread it underneath the left hand, right cheek down. Inhale to lift up. Make a fist. Exhale, release. Right shoulder down. Inhale up. Make a fist. Exhale, right cheek down. And then come back into tabletop position. Again, your right hand is not quite underneath the shoulder. It's up and to the right. Inhale, left arm up. Make a fist. Really spread that left hand underneath the right. Inhale, left arm up. Make a fist. Exhale to thread. Inhale one more time. Make a fist. And then exhale, bring your left hand down. shoulder this time. We're gonna go into a down dog. So curl the toes, lift up the hips high and back. Actually, walk your feet to the edges of the mat. Then let your torso move towards your thigh. Move the hips up and back. Roll the shoulder blades away from the ears. Try to keep that integrity into the upper body as you're walking your feet back towards each other. Inhale to lift up the left leg. Send the left foot between your hands, lower the right knee down. And then walk that right knee about 2 inches further than you would normally do. So really low lunge here. Right hand anchors down. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, let the left arm go down. Inhale to swing it up. Exhale to roll it forward. And then really try to emphasize as much as you can. You're reaching back, moving up with an in-breath, and then moving forward, and then releasing it down onto the mat. Inhale, swing the arm up, and then forward, down. Emphasize those movements as much as you can. We're working on the lymphatic system in that left arm. Left hand down, move the left knee to meet the right. Come onto both heels. Right hand is going to move down, fingers pointing towards the back of the room. Inhale to lift up the hips. And then again, start making your circles with your left arm. Gentle lift of the hips here, nothing major. And then come back up, come into a child pose here, and then walk your hands towards the left. So we're continuing to stretch the left side of the body. Let your head rest down as your left hand walks towards the right. And then let everything melt down in this very special and sweet moment. And then inhale, walk your hands back to center, come to your tabletop position. Then curl the toes, down dog. Hips up and back. And on an inhale, lift up the right leg. Send the right foot between your hands, lower the left knee down. Again, a bit further than you would normally do. So really low lunge here, dropping the hips down. Anchor the left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. And then start making your circle. So reaching forward, rolling the right arm, reaching back. Inhale up. Exhale. Sinking breath and movement. Inhale to rise and stretch. Exhale to release. One more time. Alright, right hand down, right knee to meet the left. Come onto your heels, left hand down, fingers pointing towards the back of the room. Inhale to lift the hips up, and then make some circles with your right arm. Alright, and then back to child pose, walking your arms to the left this time. Left hand on the top. Right hand on the top of the left, lower the forehead down. And then take a nice, sweet exhale here to help you release everything. Coming onto stillness. Coming into stillness. Into. then inhale back up, come into down dog. So spread the fingers wide, index pointing forward, curl the toes, lift up the hips. Inhale to lift up the right leg, send the right foot between your hands, stay to your high lunge. Inhale your arms up. So if you find that this pose difficult to stay in because of the balance, walk your right foot to the right, and you should feel a bit more stable into your high lunge. Then drop your right thigh down just a notch. The hips are pointing forward. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, goddess pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, send your arms back. Interlace the fingers, send the fingertips down or down, fist down, and then open to your chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, frame that front foot. Come into your down dog again. Exhale, lower the knees down. Take a few seconds here to make sure that you're aligned, especially the right wrist is right underneath the shoulders. And then inhale, you're going to swing that right leg, right foot out to the side. Stretch the left leg. Pivot the left heel down. Inhale to lift up the left arm. Exhale, make that big circle again. And then exhale, bring your left hand down, come into child pose. So left knee down, pivot the right foot to meet the left, come into child pose. Inhale, press right back up, swing that left foot out, stretch the right leg, right heel down. Inhale, reach up. Make one circle. Exhale, right hand down, come into child pose. Let's do this again. Inhale, back up, swing that right foot out, stretch the left leg, pivot the left heel down. Inhale up, swing that left arm around, then bring the left hand down, child pose. Inhale, back up, left foot out, stretch the right leg, right heel down, lift it up, rising, then stretching, one big circle, and then child pose. Inhale to come back up. Alright, so you can keep moving into child pose to Vashisthasana, so here. Or option, if you want to come to the second level here, you're going to keep your right foot aligned with your right knee. Stretch the left leg, pivot the left heel down. Inhale to open the left arm to the sky. Make one big circle. Keep pressing the floor away with your left hand. Bring the left hand down, lift up the left leg. Move your torso forward, come into a push-up position. Bring the left knee down, stretch the right leg, pivot the right heel down onto the floor. Inhale to reach up. Engage the core, make that one big circle. Press the right hand down, lift up the right foot, come into a push-up position. Hug, elbows are hugging the wrist. Right knee down, stretch the left leg, pivot the left heel down onto the mat, reach up, one big circle, left hand down, you're going to bend as if you were going into chaturanga here, moving your torso forward. You can go all the way down, I'm not strong enough here, and then push back up. Left knee down, stretch the left leg, pivot the right heel down. And again, if you want to stay into your child pose here, movement, opening the foot to the side, please feel free to do this. Alright, circling all the way up. Then bring the right hand down, keep the right foot, lift the right foot up, and then come down. Press right back up, And then sit onto your heels. And again, we're gonna move our, roll our wrist, then pump the fists. Then bring your fingertips down onto the floor, curl the toes, and sit onto your heels. Hands down. If it's too much, you can simply sit onto your heels. We're gonna stay here for really a couple of breaths here. Deep yogic breath. And then press the fingertips down. Then stretch your hips towards your sky as you're moving your torso towards the thighs. Then heels down, moving, rolling up one vertebra at a time. Alright, and then bring the finger. I'm gonna move so you can see what I'm doing here. Your feet are about hips distance apart, so about 2 fists, 1.5 fists, depending on your bone structure, obviously. And then I'll give you 2 options here. First option to energize. No, actually, first option, we're gonna slow down. So inhale the arms up to the sky. As you exhale, you bend your knees. So move your hips towards your toes here. Knees are not moving towards each other. So bend the knees and you're going to swing your arms towards the back as you're moving your thighs, your your ribs towards your thighs. And then inhale to press back up. Slowing down the breath, exhale all the way down. Pause, and then inhale to swing back up. Energize the leg, energize the arm, exhale to send the arms towards the back, sinking onto your heels, hips back. Pause, and then inhale is taking you all the way up. So option 1, keep moving like the pendulum. Finding calm, meditation in movement, moving up and down. If you come into my classes, I love this movement. It really works for me. Because when I need to energize, then I'm going to do the exact same movement, but then I'm going to swing my arms down and then inhale to press back up. And then swing the arms down, inhale to let energy move me up. Move myself up. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Choose your medicine, listen to your inner teacher, either going slow or fast. Maybe both. Alright, one more time. And then bring your hands towards your heart center. Maybe you can feel that energy that we stir. And then open your feet wide here. As wide as feels good. If I was in a warrior 2, that would be the stance. So really about 1 meter, I'm joking, about 4 feet. Then bring your hands onto your hips here. And then move the elbows towards each other. So opening through the front body. And then exhale to send your torso forward. You're going to pause as you're lengthening the spine towards the front of the room or the side of the room in that case. And then exhale to lower the hands down. Let your hands go down towards the floor. Doesn't have to be on the floor. If you feel better with your hands towards the back, if you feel better with your hands onto your heels, it doesn't matter. What I'm looking for here is for your head to be underneath your heart. So letting gravity help us to move that lymphatic system towards your heart, towards your lungs that really need it when we're fighting. When we need our immune system to be boosted, we need that lymphatic system to be moving. So here we're letting gravity help us. So I'll also bring some blood into the brain. Release any tension onto the neck. So try not to move the neck up here, but let the neck be super soft. Take some deep, deep, deep breath. Good place to deepen the breath. Remember what we were doing when we were in Shavasana, imagining that the whole body is breathing the energy and exhaling what's not needed. So inhale, bring all that energy through each pore, each cell of your being, and then exhale to let go of what's not needed. Alright, and then bring your hands back up onto your hips and roll yourself one vertebra at a time, and then heel toe your feet towards the middle of your mat. Then let's come into a squat pose here. So open your, actually squat or a goddess malasana here. So open your feet to the width of your mat. Think about lengthening the tailbone down, keep the torso open, the shoulder blades are moving towards each other. And then as you bend the knees, think about rolling the inner thighs externally to help the knees move apart. And then slow, slow, slow movement all the way down. Then make any adjustment that you need to stay into your malasana here, your garland pose. We need that Muladhara, our root chakra, to also help us to stir that energy, to move that boosting energy, don't we? We do. Alright, and then hands down, bring yourself onto your heels one more. No, you know what, actually, let's come into a child pose. So walk your hands back, forehead down to the mat, come into your version of child pose. You can open the knees if it feels good, big toes together, but think about letting your breath melt. Coming into stillness, letting that stillness nourish you. Breathing to soften, breathing to land into this moment. And then press yourself back up onto your heels, then up onto your knees. Stack your hips right underneath the hip points, then curl the toes. We're gonna come into variation of Ustrasana, camel pose. Anyway, alright, so move open through the chest, moving the shoulder blades towards each other. Bring your hands, palms, fingertips facing down, palms on your sacrum. Then snuggle the shoulder blades towards each other. Actually, you know what? Clasp your hands behind you, snuggle the shoulder blades, send the fingertips and the knuckles down, and then really open the front of your body. Then release this, but try to keep that integrity you just created into bringing the shoulder blades towards each other. Bringing your hands onto your sacrum. So this is the first version of the pose. You can stay here. Think about opening the chest. But if you want to go a bit deeper, we're going to stay there for 5 breaths. So don't go too deep. If you want to go a bit deeper, you're going to bring your hands onto your heels, onto your inner heels, and then think about opening the chest. Engage the core here. So you're not sinking onto your heels. And then you can lift the chin to the sky. If it doesn't feel good, you can also bring the chin towards the chest. Two more breaths, deep yogic breath. And then very slowly come back up. May you make your way to child pose. Again, your variation of child pose, you can keep your arm extended. You can move your hands towards your heels. Letting your brain just be heavy. Imagine that you had glitter into your head that we just stirred, and that glitter was very, very, very slowly moving towards your eyes, softening the skin around your eyes. Coming towards your mouth. And then press yourself back up, and moving very slowly, we're going to make our way onto our back. Bring your knees to your chest, open your arms wide here, and then let your knees float towards the left, bringing your left hand on the top of the right thigh if it feels good. You can also look towards your right hand. Whichever variation, listen to your inner teacher. If there is any movement, you can stretch the top leg. You can bring the left heel towards your sacrum. But here, I'd love for you if you could stay still for about 5 breaths. Letting gravity help us to find a resting place. A place where we can soften. And if your mind is starting to wander, bring it back to the breath. And then bring your knees back to center very slowly. Let them float to the right. Your head can turn towards your left hand. Right hand can come on the top of the left thigh. Doesn't really matter which shape you've chose. Find a shape that helps you to, again, soften. We worked on fascia, just bringing some of that energy from the upper body to the lungs. And whenever you're ready, make your way into Shavasana. Letting your breath soften and deepen. You can stay there as long as you like. May you stay safe. May you be healthy. May you be loved, and may you love. And may you walk through the world in peace. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me again. Stay into your Shavasana as long as you like.